Jeff Johnson, who in his real life is the regatta manager at Sandy Yacht Club, but for Key West 2010, he is the scorekeeper. It's his 9th year doing it. Key West is known for almost real-time scoring, and Jeff is going to walk us through the process. Take over.
Hey, hi Scuttlebutt fans. So a couple of things you need to do some scoring here at Key West. You need a bunch of computers, and it's helpful to have noise-canceling headphones to edit out the noise. But at Key West, they've got a pretty highly modified scoring program, and the way we get results off the water really quick is on each of the score boats. They have a separate recorder with a laptop, and their only job is to trap data on the water in the computers. And then they have a little digital USB modem that plugs into their computer, and we have an instant messaging system set up. So they trap finish times and boat numbers, and then they put it in a small file and they instant message it to us. We receive the instant message here, and it's all about data management. We take that file, load it into the program, score everything, and then we export it to paper, and we export it to the web, and so forth. The whole process can take as few as about 5 minutes from when they send the file to us to when we can get it put up on the web. What happens a lot of times, however, is the lines are still called. There's a PRO citing the line. He calls the number out. You've got people writing with pencils. You've got people calling out time with watches, and the person with the computer is really just another duplicate effort to trap that information. And then after the last boat finishes, they have to sit down. Sometimes there's close calls, and the person with the computer may get finger tied or what have you. So they have to go through and vet the finishes. If there's any kind of real crush, it may take listening to a recorder and stuff. So all that can slow down the information transfer. But the nice thing is that once it's done, the actual managing all that data, it's already all put in. So they send me the file, we can load it up, and from me receiving it to getting it on the web is, anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes, barring any sort of a data problem. We still have to open up the file and see that the times are correct and that penalties are applied. We also have to get the course information from the boats as well, and that goes into a separate file that we use for calculations and such. So there's a lot of information that goes around, and a screw up or an errant piece of information, we're all human, any of that can kind of can slow things down. The other thing that can happen is you can put a lot of bad information out in a hurry if you're not careful. So we always try and keep the brakes on. It's impressive to rush results out, but you also have to be careful that you're not putting bad information out there.
And there's an understanding that when the results do get posted, they're preliminary. And any protests or redress hearings or whatever might affect that.
Yeah, that's of course ingrained in our minds, but a lot of people open up the web and take that to the bank, and it's nice that they should understand that yes, everything posted is provisional and protest pending. In fact, the program that we use has protest pending just as a default. So everything we set out says protest pending, but still, even sending out bad information, a boat gets skipped, and more than once we've somehow omitted the first boat to finish, and they come in and see a DNC, and an investigation ensues, and sure enough you can find that maybe the top boat on the digital file got sorted out, or when we click and drag we missed a boat. So that stuff happens, but it's easy enough to track.
Yeah. Great, Jeff. Well, we'll let you get back to it.
Right on.